Hello and welcome to Platform Housing's Community Heroes Awards for 2025.
Once again, we're meeting some incredible people across the Midlands who've been selflessly making a positive difference to both our customers and many, many others in their communities. And I'll tell you now, it's all been pretty heartwarming.
Yep, there may even be a few tears here and there, and that's because when we went to meet our winners, they didn't know they'd won. So stand by for some cracking surprises and some amazing stories of people who might not wear capes, but are definitely heroes. And this year we're very grateful to our headline sponsor of the Community Heroes Awards, back supporting us for an incredible 4th year running, Travis Perkins, a leading UK supply chain and procurement solutions partner to the repairs and maintenance sector, delivering efficiency through quality at an affordable price.
So earlier this year, we asked for nominations in 6 different categories: Communities Together, Young Person, Positive Changes, Customer Involvement, Community Partnership, and the award for going the extra mile. Now, entries, as you can imagine, were really tough to judge. And in a couple of the categories, there are actually 2 winners. So all in all, you're going to hear 8 marvellous stories of generosity, courage, and lots of determination.
Now, Gillian and the team have been out all over the Midlands meeting winners from Gainsborough in that direction to Birmingham in that direction.
And we've got Morven just over here, don't forget.
So, all over the place. But we're kicking it all off with the first award, which is for a group of people proving just how much can be achieved when neighbours come together. This is our Communities Together Award. It's sponsored by Sunfish Services, who provide fire safety and electronic security system solutions to the social housing sector. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to meet some amazing people who are making a real difference.
Thanks very much, Rich. Well, today we're here at the Winton Court Community Group to meet a bunch of truly inspiring people. From running computer courses to tackling antisocial behaviour and cooking up an absolute storm for some of the most vulnerable members in their community, Phil and his team really do go above and beyond. Now, they know they've been nominated, but they've got absolutely no idea that they've won. Let's go in and meet them. Here we are with the wonderful Winton Community Group, and we're going to start over here with you, Nick, if that's all right.
That's fine.
Tell us a little bit about this wonderful group and what it does for the community.
Well, I got originally involved for what we wanted to do with the group. We've got the DFib, which was a major thing, and we do a lot with Men Camp. So yeah, it's lovely what we're doing.
For us guys, it was getting our guys back in to be able to use the community centre. So we do a craft group here. We use it for parties. We've done a 40th. We've got a wedding anniversary coming up. So it's nice for our guys to be involved with the rest of them and just make it a nice place to be.
We go out, we come to dinner. We love having a dinner here.
Tell us something you're really proud of with this community centre. I know you've been doing lots on the digital side, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been doing digital. I didn't know anything about computers till I came to the classes and Philip. Now I'm slowly progressing and Ben's moved me on even further. So doing all the paperwork, it's been an achievement really.
If you haven't been brought up in a world using digital technology, it's really easy to get left behind, and so we don't want any of our customers to be left behind. So, you know, it's just an absolute privilege to be able to see them coming along in their digital skills.
I love the chair exercises because a couple of years ago I went to the doctors and I'd had heart, they said, which, you know, saying you can't run or do anything like that. And so to keep fit, we did the chair exercises, and they are lovely.
Phil, tell us a little bit about this amazing community.
I think I'd like to think that it's giving people opportunities. I think by the group of people that you can see here, and these are just a small amount of people, as numerous people get involved helping here, it's giving people the opportunity to create independence, to reduce their isolation. It's certainly had a positive impact on people's mental health as well, so it's enabled them to come and participate. But there's these amazing guys who run the fantastic groups we do, whether it be digital, whether it be Men Cap doing the arts and craft group, whether it's Mag doing the garden, whether it's Maureen doing the chair exercises. We all just muck in together and we have a good laugh and we have a good time. And the nice thing about it is everyone is so supportive of each other. And you just see people growing in confidence. And to me, that's the big thing. When we came here 7 years ago, this centre was actually closed down. So to actually see it now in full use, well decorated, well maintained by the residents and platform, it's just a joy to be a part of it.
Yeah, and you all, I mean, it's so, none of you get paid for any of this, do you? You all come and chip in, and not just here, but you've made hundreds. Tell us how many meals you made recently for the wider community.
As a group, we did the Warm Zone grant, and thank you to Platform for giving us £750, and we were able to distribute and eat 607 meals. And in addition to that, we provided soup, porridge, hot drinks, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, to any residents that wanted to come in and actually access those. It's been so successful that as a result of it, the people that have attended have actually asked if we'll continue to do it.
Yeah, well, it's certainly been a privilege to come here and meet all of you today. Unfortunately, that's not the only reason why we're here. We are... Oh, well, I need to bring in John Cocker, who's Chief Information Officer, because you haven't been shortlisted. You've actually won! You're all incredible.
Massive congratulations and well done to everybody. There we go.
Can I give it to these guys? Yeah, you hold it, because this is all about you guys.
What an achievement. How does that feel, Phil?
No, it's amazing. So proud of these guys. They do a fantastic job every week. They come in, and like you say, they don't get anything out of it at all financially, but the satisfaction we all get from this, I think it's fair to say that that's just the icing on the cake. So we do appreciate it. We did consider earlier on that if we were fortunate enough to win something, that we'd actually like to dedicate it to the residents that are here currently, but also residents that have passed as well, because we've had some amazing people.
Yeah, wonderful. It obviously means a lot to you, and you clearly put a lot of work in. So huge congratulations to everybody here. It's obviously very well deserved and a real privilege to be able to come and deliver it to you today. Well done, everybody.
It's amazing. It's so inspirational to see people, doing something for their community, and people being so selfless. You can see, mentioned a bit of joking about the high pollen counts, loads of tears today, it's so emotional, but you can see how much it means to everybody, and how much passion they put into helping each other, helping the community, improving the local area, improving their homes, and just making life better for each other, which is, it's so nice to see. Part of our DNA at Platform is to create communities. It's so people are happy in their homes, and it's to make sure that we're creating, better lives for people.
Well, as you saw, the dedication of the team at Winton Court to always do the best for their community is just incredible. So a huge well done to them. And we can't forget the runners-up in this category. They didn't make the final decision easy at all. So a huge well done to Friends of Tolladine, Newtown Green, and the Broughton Astley Volunteer Group. Let's get on to our next award, shall we? We are going to meet someone whose enthusiasm and care ripple through every corner of their community, all for our Community Partnership Award. This is with Farrandales, who are providers of high quality electrical services across the UK. We're going to meet someone whose dedication spans across multiple age ranges, ensuring that anyone in her community who needs support is enveloped and welcomed. Not even the local stray cat has been left out.
This year's Community Partnership Award goes to someone whose passion, energy and commitment to others is truly heartwarming. Tina is a hands-on powerhouse, from organising food hampers and youth activities to supporting families with complex needs. She's created a safe, welcoming space for the whole community and never stops pushing for more. Let's go and meet her and find out more about Tina's incredible impact. Tina, do you ever leave this building?
No, is the word.
So you are literally here nearly all day, every day. Just tell us a little bit about where we are and what you do.
Took over the centre probably 5 years ago. Took on the burden of the building, and it's a leaky roof and it's dodgy windows. Anyway, we sorted all of that, got some funding, met some lovely people. The locals are absolute gems, especially the elderly. They need a lot of help and support.
You run this?
Yeah, the boxing.
The boxing.
The nifty 50s.
And a group full of people who rely on you for hot meals every day?
It's hot meals. We do make sure that they're healthy hot meals as well. They're cooked on the day, plus the puddings. Everything's fresh, plus fruit. We don't ask for nothing from them. They've got an hour of exercise as well if they want, or they can play bingo, or they can play dominoes. There's a room just upstairs that they can play darts and snooker for the fellas if they want to go up. Some of them we've had previous that have like needed food bank, or have needed like benefit support, or anything like that. We do that as well. Everything's free. It's not. We don't get funded for this. It's just all off our own backs. And then at Christmas we do their hampers, make sure they're all fed. They've got a Christmas hamper, plus families that have got toys. We do massive food run. It's just huge.
It's
great Christmas.
All the time. Yeah, I can imagine. I bet it's.
And Christmas Day, lovely Christmas dinner. I'll cook it.
If you say so yourself.
No, actually it is. It actually is.
You do the best Christmas
I'm better than
dinner
Wendy. But anyway, don't tell her.
The kids as well, because it's a reasonably deprived area. Is that fair to say?
It's in the top 1% as far as I'm aware of deprivation.
So you've got kids who need somewhere to go.
Yeah, but
what are you doing with them?
We're trying to give them more activities, so they've got somewhere to go now. We've also got a disability group that comes in now, and they use upstairs as well for young people with autism that are, I think they're 18 plus. But we've had quite a few people to help us, to be honest. Yeah. Platform Housing and Birmingham City Council, the people that work for them, are absolutely fantastic people.
Yeah, and it means a lot to the people, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, we try to make everything we can. There's a dance group that runs every night. And there's loads of kids going into there. We've got boxers coming into here. There's youth going upstairs at night time, but it's busy.
Constant, isn't it? So you're here till about 9:30 every night.
Yeah, with my husband, Craig.
You and your husband. You've been nominated for the Community Partnership Award.
Yeah, I know.
For all the wonderful work you do, and we can tell.
I can safely say though, if it wasn't down to my volunteers, then I wouldn't be here. Because I do a lot of work, and they're here till myself and Craig is. We're here till 9. They're here till 9.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
thrilled to be able to tell you that you haven't actually been shortlisted. You are an amazing winner.
You're joking.
Tony King here.
You're joking.
Platform board member.
You're joking.
Got your award.
You're joking. You joker. You joker.
So, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Having heard all of
that. No way.
So there we are.
That's
Community Award to go onto your mantelpiece.
I would say I'm going to kill you, but anyway. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Thank you so much.
It's so unbelievably deserved. How do you feel?
I don't know. A bit shocked. Wow.
It's amazing.
I know.
It's incredible, all the work you
put
thanks.
In. I'll take this though. I will take this for the guys down there because, as I said, my volunteers. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Well, if they didn't have you and the centre didn't have you, there's lots of people that would be worse off.
Yeah.
So,
I know. I've realised that.
Well done to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. No way. I'm going to kill you.
Tony, isn't Tina wonderful?
She's an amazing lady. I've met her for the first time today, but I've read about what she's been up to and all the things she does at the centre, and her enthusiasm is untoward. It's amazing, and with the help of her husband, here all day and half the night by the sound of it, and all the different sort of communities that they get involved in, younger people, elderly people, people for the boxing club. I find it really awe-inspiring.
We've been working together for about 18 months now on various activities, and it's just gone swimmingly, and her passion, her drive, her commitment is second to none. And not just Tina, her team that's behind her as well. They've been very supportive in helping me drive activities forward.
It's demonstrating that you can provide that community support for the whole of the community, and it's not just platform residents, it's the whole of this community that see this as a centre for where they can come and feel safe and get support where necessary.
And also well done to our runner-up of that award, Susan Aldred. Right, hope you are enjoying the awards so far. There are still plenty more great stories and surprises to come. At this point, let's say thanks to our event sponsors, who are Capsticks Solicitors, Grattan Construction, Howdens, Seddon and JLL. Now remember, we're not just celebrating our winners today. Loads of different people and teams were nominated for an award this year, so we wanted to take a moment to say well done to every single one of them. Here they are. Okay, let's get on to our next award. It's the Positive Change Award, or sponsored by Clearview Environmental, who provide fully accredited asbestos surveys and management services for businesses and homeowners. This is one of our awards where we have 2 winners. First up, a great example of how creativity has a unique way of connecting people. And this lady's managed to turn art into a powerful force for change, opening doors to new possibilities and friendships. Gillian went along to meet her.
We're about to meet Christine, who is one of 2 of this year's Positive Change Award winners. It's been very kindly sponsored by Clearview Environmental. Chris is truly making a difference to communities across Worcester. Over the past 18 months, she's volunteered to deliver 60 free art sessions for platform customers and basically anybody who'd like to join in, planning and running each one herself. What started with drawing classes has grown into something so much bigger. Chris's work shows how something as simple as art can bring people together and create real, lasting change. She hasn't just taught people to paint, she's helped them to add a little bit of colour to their lives as well. So, Chris, lovely to meet you. Looking at all your wonderful drawings and Barbara and Bob's amazing drawings as well. You've obviously been really busy here. Tell me a little bit about what you do and how you've got to this point with the art classes.
I've always done some form of art. I've done design and I've always done voluntary things.
I mean, you say that, you've always done voluntary things. I mean, I've read that you've put on 60 art classes over the last 18 months, is that right? What is it about art that you love so much?
I like sharing it. This has been great for me because you can see people blossom. And it's so good for your mental health, it's so good for you all round. It's a social thing as well. It's wonderful. But everybody can achieve something that they're happy with, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you're very good at art or you're brilliant at art, as long as you're happy with what you do. There's no right or wrong. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
How big a part of your life has art been?
Oh, it's the biggest part of my life, really. Yeah.
And by the sounds of it, you've made huge changes to other people's lives. All the people that are coming to your art classes. No, people have got wonderful things to say about you, and you've obviously been shortlisted for this wonderful award, the Positive Changes Award with Platform. But I'm not here to tell you that you've been shortlisted. I've actually got Mark Mayall here, who's Director of Operations for Property Care, and he's got a little something
you're joking.
for you.
I'm really crying.
Let me move out of the way so Mark can come in.
Wow.
Christine, I am absolutely delighted to be here to pass on this trophy to you for the fantastic work that you do in our community.
You make me cry.
It's amazing.
Thank you so much. Oh wow. Gosh, all those years, you see, it was worth it. Oh, thank you.
Mark, wasn't Christine absolutely wonderful? I mean, people like her, we've seen so many already, haven't we, in these awards, but people like Christine, so inspirational to herself and other people.
Yeah, I am absolutely blown away. It's been such a pleasure to be here today and to give that award. I know Christine's passion is living on in these art classes, and to see the passion from the people attending the classes as well, people that have never drawn a picture before, actually growing and building whole workbooks full of fantastic art. It's amazing.
Doing this, fabulous.
Yeah.
Love it so much. It's completely turned my world upside down to something I really enjoy. Despite her estimation of herself, she is a brilliant teacher, and the best thing that she's taught me is to look at things and look at them to get the tiniest detail and then put it down on paper. She's wonderful.
I can guarantee you every feedback form has said how fantastic Christine has been, and also how it's improved their mental health, how it's improved their well-being as well, and just giving them something new to do and giving them their time.
I can't believe it. Thank you. No, it's really nice of you. It's nice to be appreciated, but it's nice for them as well, because I appreciate what they're trying to do. And it's lovely.
Wonderful. Well done, Christine. A pleasure to meet her this year. And as I mentioned earlier, we've actually got 2 positive changes winners. So we're going to go from painting with watercolours to planting wildflowers. And while Christine's been adding colour to people's lives, it's now time to meet someone who's been doing the same, just with a trowel instead of a paintbrush.
Our next Positive Change Award winner is John. He may be new to the village of Gilmorton near Lutterworth, but he's already made a real difference to the community here. Whether he's out planting herbs, digging a wildflower meadow just like this one here and in all weathers, or he's looking after the bees, John is always thinking about others, even when his own health hasn't been the best. He spent his life building schools and supporting communities around the world, and now he's quietly helping to transform this community here in Leicestershire. He didn't just put down roots here, he's really helping it to blossom, in every sense of the word. When you first arrived here, what was it that made you want to get involved so quickly? Because you've been here for 4 years now.
Yeah.
And you got stuck in pretty quickly, didn't you? What did you see, and what was it that made you want to make a difference, made you want to make a change?
Okay, I've been doing charity work for 55 years. I started in South London, and so when I came here, it's no change for me to help people whenever I can, and that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I have here a community herb garden which I planted 3 years ago now, just after I came here. And people they come and help themselves to the herbs. And there are loads of herbs out there. You must come and see it.
I would love to see, I love a herb garden. What are you most proud of in here that you've achieved in this area?
I suppose it's the comments as I'm working in the wildflower meadow or on Queen's Corner. And I really do get very, very pleased when people walk along and they say, wow, that's going to look nice when that flowers.
Yeah.
And I feel really happy about that.
Yeah, and I think it's overlooked often, isn't it? People make lots of grand gestures about things, but sometimes a herb garden and a wild meadow gives you everything you need, doesn't it?
It does, actually, and the wild meadow for me is bees and birds.
Yeah.
And we have so many birds here now, since I've been working out there. You cannot believe how many different birds we've got.
Yeah, wonderful. For you personally, what do you get from it? How do
Satisfaction.
You, really? Even though, you haven't had 100% health recently, have you?
No, for the last year and a half I've been pretty poorly.
Yeah, but you've still been out and about helping other people, putting other people before your own needs.
On Tuesdays I'm part of a team that actually we do a lunch for around about 36 older ladies that come from villages around and from Lutterworth, and they love it. They love the food, and they do like the chat.
I bet you do too.
I do actually love it. I absolutely love it.
How does it feel to know that you've been nominated and then shortlisted for this award, John?
Shocked.
Really? In a good way?
Yeah, absolutely. In a good way. Yeah, I think so. I find it really surprising.
Yeah, well, people are seeing and really appreciating what you do, don't they? So
yeah,
which is why I am extraordinarily thrilled to be able to tell you that Claire here over our shoulder, who is the Chief People and Excellence Officer at Platform, is actually here to tell you that you've not only been shortlisted, but you've won the award.
Good grief.
So people were overwhelmed by everything you do. So I'm going to let Claire come in and hand you your award.
Thank you. John, it's amazing to meet you. I think you absolutely epitomise everything these awards are about. It's for me to sit here and listen to everything you do in Gilmorton is amazing. I've got a personal connection to Gilmorton. My husband grew up here.
Really?
Yeah, I still have family in the village. And the ladies you were talking about, I'm pretty sure my mother-in-law was involved in that before she went into home. So I know how people like you make this village as brilliant as it is.
Claire. Hello. John, wonderful character, doing some amazing things in the community. Yeah. Tell us why, in your position with your wonderful job title, why people like John are so important to communities like these.
So it's quite interesting because obviously I'm a chief people and excellence officer, but if you focus on the people, that is about, you know, caring for others, who in my context is looking after our colleagues. And what John shows is that actually in the community it's just as important to look after your neighbours and be part of your community and really contribute to that. And I think I just loved listening to the stories that John shared with us today, and about the difference he's made from a very young age, actually, not just in Gilmorton but across his whole life, and that impact that he's had on other people, and not for personal gain. Yes, it's for satisfaction, but he's done it for other people and the benefit to them, and I think that's fantastic.
How does it feel, John?
Well, brilliant.
Are you lost for words?
Yeah,
I
pretty
can't
much.
believe it.
No, I am lost for words.
Oh dear.
We'll have to make a film about it, John.
It's time for our next award, the Customer Involvement Award. This is sponsored by DJD Architects, an experienced full-service RIBA chartered practice. For this one, we're off to the water's edge to get a bit more fishing in our lives. So let's catch up with Gillian.
Today we're here at this fishing lake in Droitwich to meet Mike Hope, who's really hooked his way into his community and made a splash across Worcestershire. He's the driving force behind Platform's fishing events, bringing people together from all walks of life, helping tackle loneliness and reeling, new friendships along the way. He's also the vice chair of the scrutiny panel, involved in focus groups and service reviews, always ready to cast his net wide to help improve things for everyone at Platform. Mike, you're a real catch, and that's why you're one of our community heroes. Let's go and surprise him. Well, we've picked a nice day, haven't we, Mike? Isn't it lovely?
Certainly a very great day, isn't it?
I know. Tell us just really briefly what's going on in the background.
Right, we're at Heriot's Pool in Droitwich, where a local club are having an angling match. We can see people catching fish.
Looks like he's got one.
He has.
Yeah.
Yes, and they picked a good day for it, so yeah.
So tell us a little bit, so you organise events like this, don't you, Mike, and all sorts of other things. How did you get started? Why are you doing it?
Well, I became member of the scrutiny panel and been on that for about 2 years, and we got talking about fishing, which is something I've done for 40 years or more, and we spawned an idea that maybe we could get Platform tenants, families, friends, all interested to do it. So we put together some matches and we were amazed. It's growing and growing and growing. The benefits being that it's open to everybody, and we've had youngsters, people of my age, people of different genders, different races, and lots of friendships have been formed. I mean, we offer the opportunity, come along with nothing, and we'll supply the equipment, we'll supply the venue, and we'll supply the expertise.
Yeah, I could be involved in matches like this.
Well, I have to say, they're not serious matches. It's all about learning.
You were telling me earlier that one of the big things that you've seen in people is the mental health benefits of people, and is that one of the things you find most rewarding?
We have some examples of it, but I mean, health benefits are now recognised by the NHS and actually recommend people to get out and sit in on days like today. And you know, we've got ducks going past, you know, you'll see kingfishers, you'll see all sorts of wildlife on good days. You're in your own little world.
We have told you a little bit of a fib actually. So you have been shortlisted, absolutely, but I've got Rosemary here, who's Platform's Chief Financial Officer, to tell you that you actually won the award.
I'm surprised, Mike.
I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say, but I'm well, emotional.
This is from Platform, and you've won for all your amazing work, both the scrutiny panel and the fishing project with the community, which is just astonishing.
Oh, I really, thank you very much. Really, thank you.
It's been a pleasure coming here.
Yeah,
to meet you.
and the same, and hopefully I can carry on helping people and doing it. Thank you so much, Rosemary.
Not at all, and I've learned a lot today, so thank you.
Rosemary, these days are always wonderful, aren't they? When we can come and stand by a lake and speak to amazing, inspirational people.
It's amazing, yes. And well done, Mike, for arranging the weather as well.
I know, he did bring the sun.
How did he do that?
He's done very well, hasn't he? I mean, people like Mike really are the backbone of local communities, aren't they? Which for Platform is really important. Why are people like Mike so important for what we're trying to achieve at Platform?
I mean, it's hugely important, and for two things. He got the award for 2 nominations. One was about his work on the scrutiny panel, and that's all about listening to customers, and that's something the board is absolutely bought into. But also his work building the community through the fishing activity, which he's spoken about. And I just think it's the whole range of people that he's got involved. And particularly I'm struck with the number of young people that have come here. They've come down here, he's had days, very successful fishing days, introducing angling to young people as part of the Angling Trust, I think it is, he was talking to me about. Amazing. Also, I only just learnt this, it's not just about Platform customers and the community, but some of our employees in Platform Property Care also get involved in the angling, which I think is brilliant. So sort of building that community between people who work for Platform and people who live in Platform properties. I think it's brilliant.
We've had people come from Malvern, we've come from Droitwich, we've all over, they've come and got involved and they've made new friendships. Yes, I knew what angling was like for mental health, because there's nothing better to escape something than to sit down on the side of a riverbank or the side of a pool and just lose yourself for a couple of hours. But the feedback has been amazing.
Congratulations, Mike. How does it feel to be the winner?
Overwhelming, overwhelming, I really am. And yeah, you guys have kept a secret now. I'm particularly Paul.
Thoroughly deserved.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us here today.
No, thank you.
And also well done to the runners up there, Asana Begum and Phil Hammond. Okay, on to our next award. This is for going the extra mile. Well, thanks to Hardiman, who are our trusted building service partner. Here's what happened when Gillian went to meet our winner. Someone who is just one of those brilliant people who, whatever the problem you've got, shows up, sorts things out, and somehow still finds time to make everyone feel seen.
Brenda is the heart here at St Mary's Church in Pickersley, a mentor, a meal provider, a children's club leader, and soon she'll be a foster carer again. Whether it's organising trips, learning digital skills, or simply offering a warm meal and a listening ear, Brenda goes the extra mile every single day, lifting others with kindness, energy, and a determination that inspires us all. For Brenda, I'm not sure the Going the Extra Mile award quite covers it. She's practically run a marathon for this community. Let's go and meet her. Brenda, lovely to meet you. This is amazing here. So this is where you base yourself?
I come here a lot. I come to church.
Yeah.
And we do clubs here for the children.
Yeah.
And old people.
Yeah.
Energy freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you are literally doing so much for the community, aren't you? Just tell us a little bit about all the things you get up to and what keeps you motivated to keep coming back.
My batteries haven't run out yet. No, I just think you can give more to people who need it, and for people who don't need it as well, just a chat. Yeah, lonely. Food-wise, we do a lunch club, and the children as well.
Yeah, you run a children's club.
I run it with other people. It wouldn't be possible if it wouldn't. You know, you haven't got a team of volunteers.
Yeah, swilling team behind you, some of them.
Yeah.
Your motley crew here.
And donated money from certain parties. Yeah. So, you know, it all takes time and energy to set up.
Why does it mean so much to you, Brenda? Why have you kept going? Giving all this support for such a long time?
I think I had such a hard life at times, and I like to give back.
How much of your week do you spend helping other people?
Well, if I had nothing else, if I had children to look after, I think it'd be very different.
Really?
Because, you know, you can't do it all.
Well, you say that, but you're about to have children to look after, aren't you? Going back into foster care?
I'd like to go back into foster care.
Yeah.
They need to play, because a lot of children don't play.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to play. So it'd be lovely to have somebody in the garden playing.
Yeah. And you were saying, I was thinking, oh, you'll go for a teen. But no.
No. 3.5 to 7. Yeah, 8.
What does it mean to you to know that you've been recognised for the award, for all the support that you've
Overwhelmed. Yeah, I've never had anything like that before. I think I did years ago, but this is different. I've got supporters behind me.
Yeah.
And Nick, especially, Sam, Christine, and other people.
Yeah. Well, I think you are hugely special to me, your community, by the sounds of it. To have been shortlisted is incredible.
Just thank you, whoever Nick recognised me.
Yeah. We've got Lisa Fairley standing behind us, who's our Director of Housing Operations. And she's actually here with a bit of a different message to say that you haven't just been shortlisted, you've actually won.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Brenda, I'm so proud to be able to give you this award. It's an absolute privilege. The amount of wonderful work that you do in your community and the dedication and the kindness that you show to people in your community is absolutely overwhelming, and I think it's a real privilege to be able to present you with this award. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, Lisa, isn't Brenda wonderful? I mean, people like her really help to make platform, and they're really the heart of communities, aren't they?
Absolutely. I mean, listening to Brenda's story today, it's just absolutely overwhelming. It's a real privilege to meet her, the fact that she's so dedicated to her community, and also just the amount of stuff that she does. She's all over the community doing so much good. It's really outstanding, and it's a privilege to present her with the award, which is a very special award.
Where's it going to go? Where are you going to put it?
On a shelf.
Yes.
Yeah,
It needs pride of place somewhere,
because you
doesn't it?
can't do something without a team behind you. And it's the same with all the clubs, the dinner clubs and everything. So thank you very, very much. Yeah.
Well done to Brenda, and well done to the runner-up of that award as well, who was Michael Little. Okay, for our final award, it's the Young Persons Award, thanks to Equans, who are a provider of sustainable facilities management and regeneration. For the first of our 2 awards, we're meeting an inspirational young man who started a movement to help those who need it most where he lives.
Isaac Winfield is just 13, but what he's doing in Redditch is pretty amazing. With food banks in more demand than ever in the UK, Isaac decided to do what he could to help people in his community. At just 9 years old, he started a food bank on his own driveway over lockdown. And then if you fast forward around about 4 years, he's now running 6 sites with help from volunteers. They have 2 vans, just like this one behind me, and a warehouse. He's also sent supplies to the Ukraine and put bleed kits into the local community. So it probably isn't a surprise that Isaac is our very well-deserved joint winner of the Young Person of the Year award. Let's go and surprise him. Isaac, thank you so much. Amazing to be here in your storage unit. I can't believe how much stuff you've got in here. Just tell us a little bit about what you've got in here as we go through.
I've lots of tins,
Yeah.
soups, like mac and cheese meal,
Yeah.
pot noodles, mash,
Yeah. All the sorts of
mushy
things
peas.
that last a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the most popular things? What do people?
Probably tin meat.
Yeah. What was it, Isaac, when you were 9? What was the inspiration for it?
Marcus Rashford with the food campaign.
Wonderful, Marcus Rashford. And then am I right in thinking that you went and you did a £40 shop
Yeah.
in Aldi,
Yeah.
and you used that £40 to set up the very first of the food bank, but you quickly ran out of space in your greenhouse, didn't you? What happened there?
Lots and lots of people donating. Then we bought a new shed. Second site was Batchley.
Yeah.
Then Abbeydale. then Moonsmote, and then
That when you came here?
Churchill.
Oh wow! How does it feel to know that you're helping so many people?
I feel really happy.
And but it's not just food, is it? You've done other wonderful things. Tell us about Ukraine and the bleed kits.
Yeah, donated lots of solar power chargers to the Ukraine. I donated 5 bleed kits to places.
What was the inspiration behind the bleed kits? What made you want to do that?
My big brother's friend been stabbed by someone.
I'm sorry. So that's really hard, isn't it? But these bleed kits now, you've taken something from something really bad that happened, and you're hopefully turning it into a good thing. Sorry to tell you that I'm not actually here to tell you that you've been shortlisted for your award today. We've got Sarah Sutton, who's the Director of New Customers and Specialist Housing here. To tell you that you've not been shortlisted, you actually won the award. They were so impressed, and here's Sarah.
That's amazing, well done.
Yeah.
Very much deserved. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Inspiration.
Congratulations! We're all so inspired by you and everything you're doing. So keep it up. What are the plans? Where do we go next?
Open more food banks.
Help more people?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're all very inspired by you, Isaac. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Well done, you. Oh, thank you. Amazing. Claire, how proud of Isaac are you as his mum? I know he's drafted you in, and you work very, very hard as well, but you must be a very proud mum.
I'm very proud. He shows dedication, he shows resilience. He's got the biggest heart of anybody I know, and I couldn't be prouder.
Obviously there's the food bank, which is one thing, but all the other incredible things and the ways that he wants to help the community, not just this community, but communities in the Ukraine. I mean, it's really admirable, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot of hard work, it's a lot of juggling. Sometimes he'll turn around to me and say, Mum, I've had this idea, and I go, oh no, what's coming next? But generally we always try and sort of go through with it. He just opened food bank number 6, and then he's already planning number 7.
What are the people in the communities that you're going to see? How much are they relying on what you guys are doing here?
I'd say at the moment 5,000 to 6,000 people a year are eating because of Isaac's support and what he's built, which is just incredible. He's just turned it into his absolute passion, and he just works so incredibly hard.
How important is it for local communities that there are people like 13-year-old Isaac doing these wonderful things?
It's just really inspirational. When I was asked to present this award and I read through the background for the nomination, I had to read it again because I just didn't quite believe somebody of such a young age was so determined and so compassionate to want to help people. 6 food banks, and I know there's plans for many more. The community are extremely lucky to have someone like Isaac that lives close by and has got that sheer desire to want to help others and give something back.
For the Other Young Person Award, we met a young woman whose courage and determination have turned hardship into hope. Cara's journey is a powerful reminder that resilience and compassion can light the way forward.
We're here at the foyer today for the last of this year's Platform Community Heroes Awards, and I'm about to meet Cara, a truly inspirational young woman. Tell us a little bit, if you don't mind, just about your life over the last year, because it hasn't always been the easiest, has it?
Over the last maybe 2 years, I'd say, not the last year, I have stopped going to college, moved about a few times, became homeless with some help of other people, but now I'm back. I guess, yeah.
I think lots of people, from what I've read, have found your journey over the last couple of years really inspirational, because by the sounds of it, you've had some really tough times, but you've pulled yourself through it, and people have noticed and felt like you were very deserving of a shortlist for this award. How does that feel?
That feels good to know that people think I'm like turning it all around, I guess.
So we house 21 young people,
aged from 16 to 25. They can be coming from all sorts of different backgrounds, care leavers, could just be family breakdowns and things like that. We're here to help them get tenancy ready, to move them forward into to be able to maintain their own tenancy.
Why do you think people have found you inspirational? What is it that they've seen in you?
Probably the change in me. I remember when I first moved in, I wouldn't talk to anyone, I wouldn't come down in the kitchen. I wouldn't really sleep here either, I still went out a lot.
Do you mind me asking you about, you said about being homeless for a little while. What did that mean for you? What did that look like for you?
I wasn't street homeless, as I guess, but like sleeping on my mate's sofas, and that was quite difficult actually because I had to keep going back and forth.
But you, more than people probably double your age, have managed to pull it around and make a life for yourself. You've got an amazing job by the sounds of it. Tell us a little bit about your job, because you now work for Platform, don't you?
So I am catering staff, at the care home Clarence Park, which is quite nice actually. All the people feel like they just adopted me as their grandkid or something, and all the rest of the staff are being really nice to me. But
so you go in and you help prepare the food.
Yeah.
What do you love about that?
The best thing is seeing like the people that have to come down every time because they actually can't make themselves food or like do it themselves, and just helping them, seeing like making them cups of teas and just doing the small things to try and make their day a bit more interesting, I guess.
I mean, we should probably at this point start wrapping it up, but let you know that you were very much shortlisted because people think you're absolutely incredible. But more than that, you've actually won your award. And Marion, who is the Chief Operations Officer for Platform, has come to give you your trophy.
I won it.
Huge congratulations. You are a real inspiration, and I'm very proud to also call you a colleague now at Platform, working with us.
Yeah.
And you've really made a difference to your own life, but not only that, to others around you. So congratulations. Well done.
I wasn't expecting that.
Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
fantastic.
Oh my word.
Well done, Cara. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Isn't Cara an incredible example of what can be achieved if you really put your mind to something? She's been through a really tough period over the last couple of years.
Inspirational's probably an overused word, but when we come to community heroes, inspirational is what it is, and Cara is a real inspiration. To hear how she has changed her life, been inspired by the team here at the foyer to learn life skills, to take them on board, and then to actually lead into employment with Platform, which we are absolutely delighted to welcome her as one of our colleagues.
It was amazing. It was just so nice seeing her face because she has no idea how well she's done. She struggles to see what she's done and what she's achieved in such a short space of time. It's just seeing her face when she received that award, it was just absolutely lovely.
Well done to Cara, incredible and really deserving of that award as well. And congratulations to the runner-up, Willow Rose Trainer-Smith.
The awards for us at Platform they're my best time of the year. You know, I absolutely love this time of year where it's a celebration, recognising the hard work our customers in our communities do that goes unrecognised. You know, we don't get to hear about it, and this is the opportunity for colleagues, for customers to nominate those great people that they feel have really made a real contribution to change. Because we can do what we can as Platform, but it takes the community to come together and really recognise what's needed and get on with doing something about it. So we can support that, and you know, we have a community engagement team that do some brilliant work out there. They support those individuals with either funding or having a venue to do events, and going along and supporting those events in person and encouraging all our colleagues at Platform to come along and meet our communities, meet our customers, and see the great work that they do. And it's just a time where I'm really proud to share all community heroes that have not only won, but been nominated, because to recognise them is so important for us. I'd like to thank all our sponsors. Travis Perkins are our main sponsors, but we've had other sponsors become involved this year again. So without them, we wouldn't be able to make these donations and support these prizes. So thank you to all of them. And again, thank you to the team that put this on. It does take a lot of work. So thank you to everyone that's been involved in making these awards happen.
So there you have it, another year and another incredible journey, meeting people who have dedicated their lives to others, changing the landscape of our communities, each with a story that inspires and uplifts.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how inspired I was. These awards remind us that everyday actions, big or small, can change lives and bring hope. Huge thanks once again to all of our sponsors. You make these recognitions possible.
And to all of our winners and those nominees as well, thank you for your dedication and for showing us what community truly means. There's more about all of our winners on our website at platformhg.com. You can watch back the winners' videos on there if you want, just to go and relive some of those emotions all over again. And if you know someone who's doing great work in our communities right now, get in touch. Make sure you tell us all about them.
Yeah, until next time, we'll see you soon.
We will. See you later.